we're a high desert climate, so a lot of our rainfall comes during monsoon season, and we get a peak flows during that time, and it's often 2 months over the summer. What we're finding is that it's very, very important that we manage the stormwater as it hits our surfaces and moves into our storm drain systems. So this project is allowing us to really understand when the water hits, where it goes, and how we're going to do that. And we're looking at infiltrating the water, slowing the water down, and directing it to where we want it to go, as opposed to letting it wreak havoc in our arroyos. We've seen things like bridges and culverts being ravaged by it. Water runs over it, it can't maintain. Our abutments are starting to get deteriorated, and it just costs us a lot of money by not planning ahead. All kinds of things cause flooding, but most commonly we have inlets that get blocked. And so if we have an inlet that has too much debris in front of it, the pipe will back up and it'll go upstream and just flood whoever's in the path. So that's a big problem we have. In April of this year, we contracted with Tetra Tech to engage in this process, and they're basically going out and mapping all the missing data that we have in the city.
LiDAR is awesome. So in a stormwater context, you're looking for where the water's going. The entire city's been covered by our LiDAR data set, and then in addition we'll have the imagery at the same time. So if we need to verify some of the features, okay, you know, we have some difficulty telling what something is, you can see it with the regular imagery and use that to clarify.
What that really entails is going to each inlet, each manhole, every stormwater facility that we have in the city, and taking a GPS point. They have a big antenna, and they will take that point, they look into the hole, they measure the pipes, they gather all the data, they take pictures, and it's a really intensive process, but it's going to really help us.
Any city that's expanding these days has a lot more pavement, and that pavement sheds the water much more quickly than it would naturally if it were falling on, you know, virgin earth.
Yeah, so every year we're asked to create a capital improvements list, and this is where our monies are put, our bond monies, our stormwater fee monies, all of our available funds. And so this will allow us to more easily develop those lists. So if we have certain amount of infrastructure that comes up as flagged, this is something that's critical, these 25 inlets need attention, we know we have to plan for that.
If you can plan ahead, you're going to spend a whole lot less on, you know, dealing with these issues than, oh, here comes an emergency, we have to deal with it immediately because our city can't function without these pieces in place.
So it allows us to be more efficient and smart.